Well, hey there, guys. Welcome back. Hopefully, you guys are having a great Thursday night. I just wrapped up my work night and just left our work office on this. It's raining currently right now, and yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Gotta love driving home in the rain, right? Well, I thought, it's been a few days since I've done one of my cool little car videos, so I thought I'd do one. And I thought what I would talk about would be, I think some people might find it interesting, some people might not. I find it kind of interesting because I'm learning stuff. I'm learning new stuff. But before I get into that, if you are new to the channel and you enjoy hockey, if you're new to hockey in general, and you found your way here, I'm very, very happy you're here. Hopefully, if you enjoy the videos, hit that like button. Also, if you really enjoy them, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you want to be notified anytime future videos are uploaded, you can tap the little bell, and it will turn on notifications for anytime new videos are uploaded. And again, I have this goal to see if I can get to 2,000 subscribers by my birthday, which is a little under a month away. It might be. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna quite get there, but I'd love to get close. And hey, if I could actually get there, it'd be one heck of a birthday present, and I would have all of you to thank, and you all would, y'all are fantastic. I love having you guys along for the ride. And once we do hit 2,000 subscribers, hopefully then we can make it 3, then 4, and then, just climb as high as we can. So, with that said, I'm learning a little something about, kind of how to make how to make a lot of the hockey magnets that I want to do. Because the ones that I found, the magnets that I found, are like they look okay, but you put them on a board, and you look at the magnets on a board, and you look at it, through a phone, and they're too small. You can't see what team it is, and it doesn't quite look right. I'm glad I found a lot of them. I still have a lot of them that are missing. I don't know where they are currently, but I'm glad that I found what I did, but they're too small. And what I'm learning, kind of with the help of my wife, is she has this cricket machine, which is really cool. It's a really cool. If any of you are not familiar with a cricket machine, it's one of those things you can use to make T-shirts, with vinyl and stuff. You can create like different sayings and stuff, and you can create your own T-shirts, your own mugs. You can do a lot of things with a cricket. It is really cool. And she was showing me how to be able to upload logos and all that. And so she said, you gotta download this cricket design space, or and all this. So I go and I do all that. I found a site where I was able to basically create a folder of a whole bunch of hockey logos. I mean, old logos, current logos, old teams, the North Stars, the Whalers, the Nordiques, the old Jets, all that. And it's pretty cool. It's a neat little thing. And I'm kind of learning that they all have to be, what was it? Because she said when you upload them, because apparently Design Space only does certain types of logos, so they don't do GIFs or stuff like that. I think they do. I think the logos that I've been finding have been PNG logos. So you can save them in a folder, and you can upload them all into your own created folder on Design Space, and then you can go into Design Space, you go into the canvas, which is where you are able to basically essentially cut and or print your logos. And I'm kind of learning as I go in there that it's you can make the logo, you can make the logo huge, you can make the logo small. Now mind you, what you're printing on is 8.5 by 11, so you can't make the logos like too huge, or at least you can't. If you're gonna put like 5 or 6 logos on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, which by the way I did order printable sticker paper for LaserJet printers, because we have a color LaserJet printer, and I was looking to see if it would have been possible to do, printable magnet sheets, and just be able to print them all on a magnet sheet and then have it, and then print them out and then be able to just cut them like that. Well, the printable magnet sheets, they don't really make them for LaserJet printers. They make them for the inkjet, which is all well and good. We don't have an inkjet printer. We have a LaserJet printer, which honestly, the LaserJet printer is pretty cool because it's not you're not really dealing with ink. You're dealing with like a powder that's kind of mixes the colors, and it's kind of burned into the paper. So you're not dealing with like wet ink or anything. So it's kind of neat. And I've been kind of playing around with how to upload them onto the Cricut canvas, and how to make the logos bigger, how to make them smaller, how to obviously you can't make them like too small because they'll distort. The image will distort if you make it too small. So, but I'm finding out and asking my wife. I'm like, okay, so if I make this logo this size, and that's what gets printed, that's basically what the size of the magnet would be. And she said, yeah. And I'm like, ooh, cool. Because I found out to fit, because I'm just messing around on it. I'm totally just messing around, trying to figure out, okay, how to upload these, where to put them, because they have to fit on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. An 8.5 by 11 sticker sheet, because you print them out on the sticker sheet, you then take them off, you take the printed stuff, you take the printed sticker sheet, you peel it off, you put it on a magnet sheet, and then because I believe she said too, when they get printed out on as my phone keeps moving here, when you print it out, it's gonna have what did she? I think she said it's gonna have like a little offset thing around the logo, because that's where the Cricut is going to cut. When you put it on the magnet sheet and you put it in there and you program it through the canvas on where to cut, it's gonna cut around those logos. Now I think you could make, I think it is possible I could make like, you know, a logo with like a colored background where it would just like, you know, cut like a square or something. I think it could do that too. But again, I'm playing around with it, so I'm trying to find out. But yeah, I've been playing around with these, and I think, and I was just messing around with a couple of the teams, and I was messing around with Anaheim, and I figured that on an 8.5 by 11 sheet, even, you know, with a, and this is with logos of different sizes. You know, I mean, I could do a logo that's like, you know, 5 by, you know, that's like 5 by 5 or 5.5 by 4 3/4 or whatever, you know, whatever the size you want to make it. And it's really cool. I mean, you can make them, like you said, you can make them bigger. You can make them, you know, 2.5 by 2.5, 3 by 3, 3.5. I mean, you can make all kinds of different sizes, and that's what's good. That's what's kind of cool about it. And what I'm looking at doing, at least, you know, to try to get this done before the season starts, I want to at least get all the 32 team logos done, and then maybe at some point after those are done, maybe once the season started, I can go back and make some of the other, you know, some of the other logos, the older logos like the North Stars, the Whalers, all that. And it's just it's kind of a cool little process. And I was figuring out, messing around with Design Space, because I did just I printed out like a test sheet just on like a normal sheet of paper. I put a couple of logos on there, and it had like colored backgrounds on there, and it came out of the printer, and I was like, wow. It looked phenomenal. It looked gorgeous. It really did. As the cops got somebody pulled over there. Fortunately, it's not me. But oddly enough, as I kind of get sidetracked on a cop, the last car video I did, right as I signed off, I looked over and I had a cop right there next to me. I had a state trooper right there next to me as I went and clicked the video off, and yeah, I look over, there's a state trooper, I'm just like, oh crap. I thought for sure, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get pulled over. I did too. I thought for sure, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna get pulled over, which honestly I think kind of would have been interesting, because I probably would have kept the video going. Be like, hey, I'm doing a car video. Oh, guess what? I got pulled over. That could have been interesting, I guess. But yeah. So yeah, that was kind of interesting. But back to the topic that I'm talking about. Doing this stuff on the Cricut canvas and figuring out, you know, how big I can make these things, dude. I'm really liking that thing. I'm really liking that thing, and I think it's, you know, it's a pretty cool thing. It really is, and I look forward to being able to actually get the sticker paper, which should be coming tomorrow. I think it should be coming. Well, I guess because it's currently 12:40 a.m. so it'll be later today. The vinyl LaserJet sticker sheets should be coming today, and I got a pack of 100 because it just made sense to get the 100, because, you know, I looked at what the price of the 50 pack was and compared it to the 100 pack, and I'm like, well, it only makes sense to do the 100 pack because it's cheaper. It ended up being, because I think the 50 pack was, I think, like $32 or $33. but the pack of 100 was like 54. So it only made sense to get the 100 pack, because, you know, I mean, you look at it, it's cheaper per sheet. It's like 6 cents cheaper per sheet. So I'm like, absolutely, I'm going to do that one. So that should be coming tomorrow, and then I think I can really start kind of playing around, and you know, I can try to start, you know, getting a lot of these logos printed out, and hopefully, you know, because I still got to get the magnet sheets yet, but once I get the sticker paper, that's a good first step. And then once I have that stuff, and then once I get the magnet sheets, then I can put the sticker the sticker paper in there. I can get these logos printed out. I can get them put on magnet sheets, and then you know, put them in the wife's Cricut, and you know, and away we go. You know, I also there is one sticker that I ordered, and I think it's a cool little thing. I look forward to putting that on a magnet, making a magnet out of that too. It's a Stanley Cup sticker, and it's actually a pretty big sticker. And I got it off. It was like $3 on Etsy, you know. And he had all kinds of seeds. He had, you know, I mean, I could have got like he had some small ones all the way up to like I think like, you know, 8 or 9 inches tall. And I went and I ordered one, and I'm like, you know, it's probably not too big, but, you know, it'll be cool. It came in the mail, and I was like, whoa, it's big. It's a big sticker, but it looks cool. It looks really cool. So I look forward to getting that I look forward to getting that onto a magnet sheet, and having that as a magnet, you know, big Stanley Cup magnet. It does. It looks nice. When that thing gets turned into a magnet, I think you guys will get a kick out of that. It's really, really nice. And yeah, it was like $3. It's like, okay, you know. So yeah. But the sticker paper should be coming tomorrow. The magnet sheets I've got to still look into. But yeah. My goal, of course, is to have a lot of these done. At least have, you know, a number of logos, you know, of different sizes of each team is kind of what I'm hoping to do. You know, with like one big one, maybe one that's like, you know, like a 6x6 or something. Then some that are maybe like, you know, 4.5 by 3.5 or whatever, and you know, and where like some of the smaller ones are like, you know, 2.5, 2 3/4, something like that. And I look forward to, you know, I look forward to being able to you know, start getting that stuff printed out, and getting them on sticker paper, and then transferring them to magnet sheets, and then, you know, having them, you know, and then getting them cut out. I think that's going to be a lot of fun. And again, I thought, you know, if we just did it with the printable magnet sheets. Oop. Sorry guys, God dang it. Haven't had that happen in a while. Sorry for you guys watching. Y'all just took a little bit of a tumble. But yeah, I look forward to seeing what these are going to look like. But again, I thought maybe I could skip a step by just doing, you know, the printable magnet sheets, and then, you know, having them cut out. But looking at the magnet sheets, they're not. Most of the magnet sheets are not compatible with LaserJet color printers. So I have to do the extra step and do the sticker paper, which again, that's perfectly fine. I have no problem with that, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. It'll be really cool to see exactly what what it's all going to look like, as the freaking light didn't cooperate with me very much there. I'm almost out in the middle of the lane. All right, but yeah, I look forward to doing that. That should be a lot of fun, and yeah, playing around with Cricut Design Space and the canvas. It's fun. I think I'm getting a kick out of it, and I'm learning. I'm learning stuff. God dang it!